Psst, guys.
Yeah.
This is a super secret, swift, broadly advert for our appearance at the Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival on Friday, the 7th of October, 2022.
Keep it under your hats.
Yes, although do tell people and come, buy tickets and come.
Yeah, tell people. But then keep it on the QT.
Yeah, you cutie.
What does that mean, QT? Because I've always just thought of it as quiet.
Quiet.
QT.
Quiet time?
Quiet time? Keep it on the quiet time. That's not grammatical. Is that?
Is it like Q-tips? Maybe it's talking about Q-tips.
Could be. That's QT.
The little cotton buds on a stick.
Keep it on a Q-tip.
Yeah, because everyone knows you're not supposed to stick them in your ears.
Oh, well, we do.
But everyone does.
Everyone does.
But they just keep it on, but they don't talk about it. They keep it on the QT.
You keep it on the down low.
On the download, which comes from the time when pretty much the only things you could download were illegal.
Yeah. So anything you downloaded would be a secret. Yes, that makes sense.
That also makes sense.
Wow, we don't really need to do any research. We can just work things out from first principles.
Yeah. Once you've eliminated the improbable,
yep.
Everything that I haven't thought of, the only thing that's left, the one thing that I have thought of, is the truth. I think that, to be honest, I think a lot of people think like that nowadays.
Yep. I think Abraham Lincoln said that.
Then he did.
As far as we know.
Then he may as well have.
Shall I tell the listener a little bit about what inspired the subject that I'm going to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
On Friday.
What, the topic of the live on Friday in London's Shepherd's Bush at 7 p.m.
Shepherd's Bush. If you haven't been, it doesn't look like the name sounds.
No. There's one park and it's very barren.
I don't think there's any bushes. There's no shepherds.
And there's no sheep, more importantly, I suppose.
Crucially, is utterly sheep-free.
Yeah.
Well, I was in quite a different part of the world this last weekend. I was in Aberystwyth for the Aberystwyth Comedy Festival.
Lots of sheep, lots of shepherds, lots of bushes.
Oh, yes. And I also did a gig in Aberystwyth Uni, and I made an embarrassing error.
Oh, no.
In my head.
Okay.
So, but I'm now going to tell you.
Oh.
So, you know the Welsh word for welcome?
No.
So the Welsh word for welcome is croeso. Croeso, something like that.
Right.
Apologies to the Welsh. It's spelt Croeso. Croeso.
Mm-hmm.
So naturally, it's all over the place in Wales.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Aberystwyth Uni where they've got a big sign. And so outside the building, big sign, it says Croeso. And then underneath it says welcome. That makes perfect sense, what I've just described.
Yeah.
But they've used a very, very curly, cursive handwriting font.
Oh.
So, like the R is looped up to the O, is looped up to the E, is looped up to the S, is looped up to the O.
Oof. Yeah.
So I walked into Aberystwyth Uni thinking, why do they have a massive sign that says cheese welcome? Is it cheese welcome? Because there was a previous edict that banned cheese.
They used to be very intolerant of lactose.
Yeah, and now they just want to make it clear that cheese is welcome.
Cheese is welcome. Come on. That's the sort of stuff we should do at the live.
So Aberystwyth is a seaside town, and the trains were all off, so I got a lift back with friend of me of the show, Chris Cantrell.
He drove?
He drove.
Oh, you want to be careful.
We went through have you seen the film The Birds?
Oh, right, okay.
No, we went down some posh guy's road that was just so full of pheasants.
Oh, really?
They were running in front of the car. It was horrible. We managed not to hit. Chris was like, that one's got a bad leg.
And he was swerving towards it.
Yeah, he was like, I think we can get that one. No, it was awful.
He's a real rotter. But I think he tried to bring an alibi in for this on the extras for our podcast.
Yes, I've heard that. Absolutely. No, it's true. He's a master of roadkill. We didn't kill anything, thankfully. We escaped. And he mentioned that he really likes you.
Ah.
I thought I'd tell you that he said that because I don't think he would say it to you.
He would, but he'd say it sarcastically. it made me think I was being undermined.
He said, I really like James. He said he really liked you.
Oh, that's nice. I say a lot of things about him.
Yeah, you do. You do say a lot of things about him.
But was he saying that was he trying? Because
no, he was just being honest. He just said that he liked you.
But was he doing it to sort of? Is he sort of passagging you and not
driving a wedge between the lawmen? You think?
Did he say like, "Oh yeah, the podcast's good. I like James."
Oh, I see. Yeah, maybe I just didn't spot it.
I think he's trying to drive a wedge between us.
It's just the flat side of a wedge, just pushing it into us. So how do you use this wedge?
Cheese, welcome. Cheese, welcome.
If you can get it in. Go in with the thin bit of the cheese first.
That's how they did it. That's how they did it at Aberystwyth Uni.
So I think hopefully the listener can see where I'm going with this. We've got a seaside resort and we've got a horrible little man.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to talk about Mr. Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how I made that link?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about the traditions of the Punch and Judy show.
Punch and Judy. If you've never heard of Punch and Judy, give it a cursory Google.
It's so impossible. I can't tell you. And also, it's so it's like a trigger warning in puppet form.
Yeah,
everything about it is completely inappropriate for everyone.
I mean, I'm surprised it's not racist.
Twist. I've got wonderful news for you, James. Yes, it's very racist.
Oh my God. Okay, I think by the time I was seeing Punch and Judy in the mid to late 80s, they'd maybe excised some of the racism, but they left in a lot of the other stuff.
They did indeed. So join us on Friday the 7th to hear about that.
Oh, I look forward to it.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this quite rambling and alienating advert.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's failing as an advert and it's failing as an episode of a podcast. But if you've made it all this far to this end, tell you what, actually, you know what? You could have a discount code off your ticket if you've made it this far. Oh yeah. If you enter the word lawfolk at the checkout from that place that we didn't really give you the address for earlier, Cheer for Learfield Podcast Festival. Yeah, pop the word lawfolk in, capital L, capital F. You'll get £2 off. There you go.
Nice.
Well done. You made it. That's one in the ear for the Snorfolk.
And James, we can't let Chris win. We can't let a wedge be driven between us. Otherwise he wins.
How do you protect against wedges?
I'm going to get a big sign that says cheese unwelcome.
No cheese, please.